Well, Storm Éowyn has been rapidly intensifying as it approaches from the west. We've already recorded a gust of 114 miles an hour. Now, that is the strongest gust on record for the Republic of Ireland. And those red warnings are enforced for parts of Northern Ireland, central and southern Scotland, as well as those really strong winds just going to transfer their way northwards and northeastwards through the course of the day. So let's look at the satellite image. Here's the storm system. It's been rattling in from the Atlantic, and you can see this hook on the cloud here. This is where we're seeing the most violent winds that are developing at the moment. They're just going to be heading their way across all of Northern Ireland and for central and southern Scotland too. So gusts of 80 to 90 miles per hour, they're going to be widespread, but 100 miles per hour, even a little bit more than that, is possible. So needless to say, that is going to cause significant disruption. But more widely, we've got amber warnings right across the northern half of the UK, where we're likely to see, again, widespread gusts, 60, 70 miles an hour. Significant disruption is likely today. Now, in terms of the heavy rain, first band of rain slowly clearing away from the east coast of England and Wales, so brightening up here with some sunshine around. Heavy downpours continue to pile in across parts of Scotland all day. Snow over the higher ground as well. So gusts of wind, these are the likely gusts that we're going to see even in quite sheltered locations, stronger than that around exposed coasts and hills too. And it's going to feel cold this afternoon once that cold front moves through, 6 to 9 degrees. But of course, it is going to be the wind that causes all of those problems today. Very strong winds continue through the afternoon and the evening across parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland in particular. Could be 25 centimetres of snow over the higher ground, some rain overnight in the south, and it's going to be a cold night, so expect some icy stretches. But a very disruptive, dangerous day ahead today. Do keep tuned to the forecast. Storm Éowyn has been rapidly intensifying over the past 24 hours. It's now moving across the northwest of the UK. We have got red wind warnings across Northern Ireland, parts of central southern Scotland and the Isle of Man as well. Let's take a look at the storm on the satellite. You can see this huge swirl of cloud here with a relatively clear skies near the centre of the storm. We may have seen something called a sting jet just on the southern flank of the storm system. A really intense spell of very strong winds over 100 miles an hour. Earlier on in the day, 114 mile per hour gust was recorded in the west of the Republic of Ireland, the strongest wind ever recorded there. Now you can see the low pressure moving its way northwards and eastwards across parts of Scotland. The strongest winds on the southern edge of that low pressure. So red warnings in force across Northern Ireland until 2 o'clock and across central and southern Scotland until 5 o'clock this afternoon. We could see gusts of 100 miles an hour, but lasting over a longer time period and covering a larger area. Still very serious amber warnings in force. We could see gusts between 60 to 90 miles an hour right across the northern half of the UK. Towards the south, things are a little bit quieter. Yes, it's still windy, a return to some sunshine, but the strongest of the gusts through the afternoon will be for Northern Ireland, Scotland, northwest England too. So quite widely, gusts around 40 to 80 miles an hour, even in relatively sheltered areas. Stronger than that, though, around the coasts and over hills as well. Things do thankfully look a bit quieter through the weekend in terms of the wind, but some heavy rain on the way by Sunday.